So I bought an S14 SR20 radiator, and after letting the car run for a little bit, the temperature wants to spike to hot. So I'm assuming that's because there are air bubbles in the cooling system still that need to be bled out. So I'm going to be trying to do that today. In the comments section, let me know how you guys are doing it. If there's an easy, quick way that you've done it before. This is kind of my first time doing it, so I'm not really sure what to expect. I've read on different forums in the factory service manual that you're supposed to crack the bleeder valve, and other people saying just lift the car up and take off the radiator cap. So I'm going to be trying it my way. If there's a better way to do it, let me know, because I'm really a little bit unsure on how to do this. So let's get started. So to start with, I've already got the car jacked up because supposedly you want the radiator fill cap higher than the rest of the car so that the air bubbles bleed out. So I've done that. I've got a little funnel right here that I've kind of cut down to size to fit nice and snug inside the radiator. Hopefully that prevents any fluid from coming out and just stay on the top of here. So I'm going to fill this up and see how that goes. Alright, so I've got the funnel full of coolant, and you don't want to fill it up to the very top because air bubbles are going to be bleeding out. You want to try and keep the mess down to a minimum if you can. But so there's no fluid draining down into the radiator right now, and I'm going to try and crack the bleeder valve on the coolant neck to see what that does. Alright, so here is the bleeder valve. Almost certain you're supposed to crack open. So it's a 10 millimeter nut, and I'm going to try to loosen it. Here we go. So I'm going to loosen this up a little bit. And I'm really not sure if you're supposed to do this with the car running. I'm gonna assume no, but we'll see. Alright, so it's kind of hard to catch on camera because I can't really get it down to the angle that I need it to be at, but I can see a few air bubbles coming out of that bleeder valve that I just cracked open, so that's a good sign. So I'm going to keep taking this off, try not to drop it. There's a copper washer down there if you don't want to lose. So up, there we go, some coolant. Coolant is gushing out of there. Pretty good. Just a little string. So I'm gonna put this one down for a second. Alright, so I got that bleeder valve back, that bleeder screw back in, and you see what happened when I took it all the way off. So I would recommend that you go and crack it open a little bit, unless you want to cool it everywhere like I did. Cool it. Hate the way it smells and it gets on me. Fingers feel, but so after opening up that little bleeder screw, my fluid from the funnel all rushed through, and I had to refill it. So now what I'm going to do is squeeze on the upper radiator hose. See if I can get a few air bubbles to come out. And I'm going to repeat this process. I'm going to repeat this for the lower radiator hose too. I'm going to keep squeezing on this hose for a little bit and see what happens. Alright, so after squeezing on the hose for a little bit on both the upper and lower radiator hose, I'm not getting very many air bubbles like I was before. Maybe a few little ones. Really push hard on it, but nothing major like I was before. So, I think what I'm going to try next is I'm going to actually run the car, turn it on, and get it up to operating temperature and see if it wants to spike. So I'm going to try that and see what happens. Alright, so my battery's dead, so I guess this is all I can do for now until I can get a jump. So, like I said earlier in the comment section, tell me how you guys have done it before, or if I'm even doing this the right way. But hopefully this works. Once I run the car for a little bit, I'll put out a few more air bubbles and see if my temp sensor or my temp gauge stabilizes and doesn't want to overheat. So, like, comment, subscribe if you like this video. I'll see you guys later.